Hey guys, it's me, the Aniki. We need an Animal Crossing Direct. So today I'm going to talk about what I feel needs to be shown and when I think we'll get one. Just a fair notice, this episode is rated PG-13, as are all my videos, because of the COPPA law. So thank you, COPPA law. This video is rated PG-13. So as of right now, we only really know two things about Animal Crossing New Horizons: crafting and that we are on an island. Now, while I don't want a lot spoiled for me about the game, I think we at least deserve to know that a few previous features will be returning. The first one is the museum. This really needs to be shown in just kind of a glimpse in a trailer. I don't want to see the inside, I don't want to see the exterior of the museum building. I don't even need to see Blathers to know he's inside. Blathers will be there, and Celeste better be there. But just seeing a glimpse of the outside of the museum in a trailer would be perfect, just to confirm that the museum is coming back. The Able Sisters. There's two different ways they'll need to show off the Able Sisters, in my opinion. One is if the Able Sisters is returning, just like it has in all the other games, with the exact same shop, the exact same layout, everything's identical. In that case, they should show us everything. They should show us the inside, they should show us the ladies working, and they should show us designing clothes and being able to design clothes. Number two is if they decide to update the layout of the Able Sisters, in which case, just like the museum, I only want a glimpse. We can assume, along with seeing the Able Sisters shop, that the Able Sisters will already be inside, not to mention we've already seen Mabel on the cover of a Switch case, so we know she's confirmed at least. Okay, so shops might be a little weird coming right after the Able Sisters, but I kind of don't want to see shops at all. I know a lot of people are like, are we even going to get shops? I'm sure we will. I'm like completely confident that we're going to get some kind of shops. I'm just terrified that the shops are going to be located anywhere other than on our island. All I want is to have all of my shops on my island. I loved that feature in the GameCube game, and I love that feature in Wild World. And I've never quite enjoyed how they taken it out, having our store be, all of our stores be on like in a city or on a main street area type thing. I don't care for it. Now I understand that we'll be using up a lot of room on our island for furniture and items and houses for both our villagers and ourselves, but I can't help but want some shops to be inside of our island. It's not a game break or anything for me. Nothing really is, aside from maybe cloud saves. But I'll stay open-minded to having shops off of our island. I can see the very, very top of our island maybe being a place where we can get all of our shops. We can go and kind of choose what order they go in, kind of setting it up. So similar to Main Street and New Leaf, except that we would get to choose how it's all laid out. I could see that. I think I'd be fine with that. But I don't want to see it in a direct. I want that to be in the game, and that's when we get to learn about that. So our special characters. Regarding old special characters, everyone from Tom Nook to Pascal, I think we should see them in a direct, because we already know what they look like, we've already met them. I just want a confirmation they're all back. I don't think I consider that a spoiler. Now, the two new characters we've seen, the Dodo and the Beaver, let's see if I have a picture of them. Yes, our Dodo and our Beaver. I think I'd be fine with leaving them for the game and not learning about them in a direct, unless the Beaver's selling bait, in which case I think I'd kind of like to learn about that shop in a direct. But I'd also be okay just finding it out during the game. So far my priorities are this. If it hasn't changed since New Leaf, let me see it. If it has changed, I don't want to see it yet. And I think that's a pretty good rule to go by. Okay, and lastly, I just want to talk about a few other things that I'd personally love to see in a direct. These are just kind of based on how I want to play the game and what I want to see before the game comes out. Let me know if there's anything you guys agree with this list in the comments below. Okay, so I've said this before. I want to see if we can move our house, whether it's picking up our tent and moving it, or using fruit energy in a way that we can move our tent or house, or moving our house via Tom Nook. Either way, I just want to be able to move my tent or my house. This is purely because I want to live up on the top layer of my house next to the waterfall up style. Also, I think it's about time we know if backpacks add storage. So we've seen a bunch of different styles of backpacks. We know that there's a bag for fish, a bag for bugs, a backpack for collecting wood. I think it's about time we know if these actually have a function or if they're just for looks. It'd be cool to learn that when the game comes out, sure, but I think it's something we should know beforehand. Also, I think we need to see our pattern designing. Don't know where that's been at because we haven't seen Sable or Mabel yet. I've already designed my town flag, and I really want to know that I'll be able to display it. And in conjunction to that, I want to know that we can make our town tune again. I've already made a town tune, and I want to know that that's a feature that's returning. And then one other little thing that I'd like to see, and I'm sorry I have no more pictures to go along with what I'm saying. The last little thing I want to see is fruit trees. I want to see the fruit that we've already seen. I want to see them on the trees. I want to see them in the town. I want to see a little player running through like we've already seen. But I want to see oranges on the trees. I want to see pears on the trees. I want to see peaches on the trees. I want to see how the fruit trees look. I guess that's one of the things I could totally wait till the game comes out to see, because I will be resetting my town so much. I've got to see a whole bunch of different island setouts before I pick one. I've never played it like that before, and I'm going to this time. But I think it'd be cool to see them before the game comes out. It's just a hype thing for me, and I don't consider that a big spoiler, so I'd love to see it. Okay, so lastly, I want to share my prediction for when I think we will see an Animal Crossing Direct. Now, I said in my first video, yes, my very first video, that somebody has said January 9th, January 16th, and that January 30th were going to be important Nintendo dates. January 9th was Pokemon, January 16th was Smash, and I think January 30th is going to be something. If it's not a general Direct, it's going to be an Animal Crossing Direct. Now, if that date is wrong, I don't think it is. At the very least, I think it's going to be a Nintendo Direct, or something's going to happen. I mean, after all, January 9th and January 16th were correct. But if that's not correct, if January 30th is not correct, then I think that February 20th will be the day we get an Animal Crossing Direct. It'll be exactly 1 month from the release of the game, and it falls on a Thursday, which I think is what that's what they've been doing so far, is Thursdays, so. Of either dates, I think it'll begin at 12 p.m. PST. And that's my prediction for when I think we will get an Animal Crossing Direct. So before I end this video, I'd like to let you guys know that I played a game. I played a little bit of a game. It's an old Nancy Drew game, an old Nancy Drew mystery computer game kind of thing, just to kind of give me some practice for recording videos, especially recording like me talking while I'm playing a game. Specifically a game that for some reason just spooks me. I don't know why. All the Nancy Drew games that I've ever played just give me the heebie-jeebies. That is a word I never use in my normal daily life. It's purely just to get practice in for when I record Animal Crossing gameplay, because I really, really want to. That's kind of the goal of this channel, is to get New Horizons and play it. But yeah, so go ahead and let me know what you guys think about that, and let me know what you think about my predictions and everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you. Bye.